Okay, y'all. So I actually have an iPhone, but I'm using a Samsung right now because that's the only thing that lets me record. So y'all, so I saw this thing. Y'all, my Samsung keyboard is ridiculous. But I saw this video. Y'all can check her out. Where's she at though? Where's she? Are you kidding me? Okay, so her name's Michelle Platty. Y'all can subscribe to her. You guys can also watch her video that's like pop culture conspiracy theories. This got me jung shook. So, so, so they've been talking about recently freaking, it's so scary. It's like they've been talking about like the Google Translate. So, they've been talking about Google Translate. So, y'all, I'm gonna show you guys. Well, I'm not really able to show you guys physically, but okay, there you guys go. So, y'all, there's actually these conspiracy theories, which I love me some conspiracy theories. Sorry, it's on Instagram. Yes. I'm sorry. But if you guys go, okay, this terrifies me. I'm probably not gonna be able to see. I showed you guys the raggedy ratchet. Why am I calling it ratchet? Why am I calling keyboard ratchet? Whatever. But I'm probably not gonna be able to sleep. It's already almost 11:30 right now. I'm supposed to be sleeping. It's like 11:30 p.m. right now. I'm supposed to be sleeping, but let's just. So people have been talking about this crazy thing, like. Nah. So what freaking scares me? So I was just saying that this is not okay. Y'all, I'm about to cry. I cry when I'm scared sometimes. So I think it was like Somali. I think. Oh my god, I hate this. So scared. So I'm actually really scared. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Are we? Oops. Gina and then Si. Oh my god. I didn't even. Oh my god. Oh. 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 That's freaking scary. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna cry because I'm scared. So that's with my mom tonight, with my mom and my grandma. I don't care. This is actually happening. I'm trying to like settle myself because I'm scared. I'm freaking I'm scared. I typed in, are we living? Did I even spell this right? Okay, maybe that's why. No! No! Yo, I got this from another YouTuber. Let me get her name up. Yo, I'm scared right now. So y'all can also subscribe to Grace Nicole. Scary, it's like scary. So nowadays people are talking about the scary Google Translate conspiracy theories. I don't know who freaking found this out, but I give them props. But I also am scared. She was saying that it's not bots. The Google says that it's supposed to be a bot, like typing this in, because they know all the languages apparently. And this does not seem like a freaking bot. It seems like an actual person is doing this right now. It actually seems like somebody's freaking typing these things, taking the time out of their day to type these things in. That is... I'm speechless. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to type anything else in. I, I swear if I... I'm freaking junk shook right now. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Yo, I'm freaking out. But this only has been 8 minutes of this video. Should we make it longer or just stop right here and then make a part 2 to this? Yo, do y'all hear that? My mom hates alarms. Whose alarm is that? Like right after I was like very, very scared, then that alarm just comes on. I never hear... My mom, she hates alarms. So you never hear an alarm at home, ever. I'm so scared right now. Oh my god. Let's find out some more conspiracy theories. So, Google translate. Oh my god. Okay. People already searched this up. That's fine. It's like one of the last ones. Not the last three. Like it's the fifth one to the. It's the fifth to last one. So, oh my god, I'm scared. Yo, I'm just gonna switch this up on my Samsung phone so I can show you guys what I mean. Sorry. Okay, let me just search this up. So, y'all, I'm back. That is oh my god. Demons on Google Translate. Are you kidding me? That scares me. That scares me. I think I'm not gonna go to sleep. If I'm not gonna sleep with my mom or my grandma, I'm just gonna not go to sleep because I'm actually not that tired right now. So I'm alright. I don't know about y'all. Y'all probably dying. Oh my god, I love this video right here. I'm sorry. That got nothing to do with this except for Google Translate, but that isn't conspiracy theories. So that is scary. No joke. I'm scared. I'm scared. I keep looking behind me. I'm scared. Keep freaking looking behind me. Stop! Oh my god. Okay. Google translates strange responses. Oh my god, Wi-Fi. No! Crap, my Wi-Fi. Okay, there we go. Yo, the next video right next to the up next, underneath the up next is scary. I like all the commercials because I'm trying to some feedback.
Hello, this is Ron Stallworth calling. Who am I speaking with? This is David Duke, Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
I'm scared.
God, last time I checked, what can I do for you? Well, since you asked, I hate blacks. I hate Jews, Mexicans, and Irish, Italians, and Chinese. But my mouth to God's ears, I really hate those black rats. And anyone else, really, that doesn't have pure white Aryan blood running through their veins. I'm happy to be talking to a true white American. God bless white America.
I'm scared.
The KKK is planning an attack.
Oh, sorry. I'm letting you guys watch this. I'm sorry. My mistake. Oh, that wasn't even part of the. That was part of the video, but it didn't win anything. And the crazy thing is, if you all watch Shane Dawson, he always talks about how like they're doing these things so they can distract us from the real worlds, that from things that are actually happening with this world, which is even more scary. Like, sorry, I'm just like trying to prepare myself. Yo,
Welcome to day 4 of the night marathon
hate the
before Christmas.
freaking music.
A couple of quick things before we get started. I just wanted to let
Oh,
you guys know that I
legitimately?
created all of the videos this week completely out of order, and today's upload was originally going
Christmas? Are you kidding me?
to be live action ghost hunting.
The Christmas
However, some
music
things
scared
got in the
me.
way, and unfortunately it fell through. Tomorrow's upload was made incredibly early.
Wait, this has been starting like from before freaking Christmas? This has been starting from before Christmas. And nobody's talking about this. Like, only on YouTube people are talking about this. Like, legitimately. People talking about this 7 months ago, 6 months ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Next one, we're gonna watch Michelle Platty.
And at the end of it, you'll hear me mention how we, quote, went ghost hunting.
Bruh.
Obviously, this video's in its place, and we did not go ghost hunting, so ignore that. Also, I'm sick, so if I sound weird, I apologize. But
It's okay, I
nonetheless,
always sound
I've stumbled
yucky.
upon something more interesting than ghost hunting would have ever been, and I'm excited to jump into today's topic, which is the TranslateGate mystery. TranslateGate is the name of a strange revelation found by users on 4chan regarding hidden messages found within Google Translate. I had originally stumbled upon this strange phenomenon through a video created by a YouTuber named Elder's Vault. I reached out to him, and I'll just let him fill you in with some background real fast.
Hey, what's going on, you crazy kitty?
Hold on, legit. All he said was op. And it says, please ask me.
Kids, it's Elder here. Let me just first say thanks so much for letting me come on and talk about some of the stuff that we found. This all started with a conspiracy on the paranormal board of 4chan, and really, it's quite simple. You type broken letters or words into Somali Google Translate, it's some very strange, fragmented responses. Me and a good friend of mine, Deadly Logic, were interested in piecing together text that was coming out of the Google Translate app.
I'm scared.
And we quickly
I don't want to
realized
look
this
up.
spread
No.
further than one isolated text. We started piecing together names, private email conversations, dating profiles, and fragmented Facebook links from
Oh
all
my
sorts of
god.
context, and sometimes completely different languages such as Russian. When you add this with the fact that users were questioning
All they're
Google
saying is
Translate
PS.
while using fragmented input questions, we knew after receiving eerily correct
Comfortable.
responses, this was not only a potential breach of privacy, but something that might be a larger issue than we originally thought.
After playing with it, myself and various others who have tried this have gained some interesting results.
One answer. Freaking leave it alone. Sorry that like hurt you guys' ears. But freaking leave it alone. Leave the demons alone if it is demons. Like, I'm going to freaking... I'm scared.
As Elder said, there were strings of text resembling what appears to be private email conversations, dating profiles, and even Facebook links. However, there's also what seems like a strange and ominous way to communicate with an artificial intelligence. It appears that if you put anything anything in the translation field while it's broken up into 1 to 3 letter chunks, you'll get what appears to be a logical response. For instance, I asked the translator, "Is this a backdoor to talk to you?" And it responded with, "Is this a good idea to do you?"
Oh my.
Now the word "do" is thrown in there kind of randomly, but you get the overall message. One 4chan user simply typed Google a bunch of times, broken up into parts of course, to which it responded with, "Go and find a place like this. Find out and know what's going on." This phenomenon seems to be inconsistent as well, with multiple, quote, responses coming from the same translation.
Yo, not sending any hate. But his voice is scary. I'm not talking about like his voice is scary because he's sick. I'm just talking about like it's scary when somebody's like they're just like standing, like showing everything, editing everything, and just talking into a microphone. Like that's scary.
There were tons of other questions that were asked as well throughout this thread, and I'll leave a link below for you to go and check some of them out. Now, with all of this, what in the hell could this mean? How would messages, emails, full names, and entire links come about from randomized input? After doing some digging on Google Translate, I came to find that they use adaptive machine learning for their translations, and the bot is constantly being improved through neural networks.
No, I already said that for a fact. And I know for a fact Grace said that. Gracie? Oh my god, please correct me if I'm wrong. But I know for sure that is not a bot. Somebody's literally holding a computer, just typing these things in. Somebody's like trolling somebody.
This ties into this first theory that was made, in which I will call the data theory. It seems that possibly, the system was picking up text from various websites and Google services. One notable site that Elder pointed out in his video was a comment hosting service called Discus. He claimed that possibly Google Translate was pulling strings of text from the comments that may have been made over time, since Google has such an enormous log of information on users through...
I'm sorry, I might have to watch something else because this is freaking scary. I'm not kidding when I say we're gonna watch something else. That's scary.
Michelle, and today's video is going to be
Thank you,
an
Michelle. Oh my
video
god.
on a rapper who passed away pretty recently, XXXTentacion. Okay, we're just gonna call him X, because I'm not great at pronouncing that name. Either way, X was shot and killed in Miami on June 18th, 2018.
Don't remind me, please. He will always be in my heart. I legitimately cried. Because he had some inspirational songs. Even if you didn't get some parts of it, it still meant something. It still meant something. Sorry.
Obviously, this is extremely recent, and I'm not usually down to talk about people who passed away so recently, in a conspiracy sense, just because I feel like it is like disrespectful to like not only them but like their family and stuff. First of all, this isn't obviously meant to be disrespectful. I understand that X had a super like controversial past, with like a lot of things about homophobia, abuse, which obviously is really bad and stuff like that, but once again, I would never wish death on anybody. That's just like not how I am as a person, and I've seen a lot of people like on Twitter who have like wished him death or been happy that he died and like stuff like that. And I just like feel like I'm not trying to portray that image that I'm happy that this person is dead. Like, he was 20 years old, that's my age, it's obviously super young for somebody to die, and like it's sad for his family, obviously. So like that is why I feel like I need to make a disclaimer about this, because I'm not trying to disrespect his family at all. I'm not even saying any of these conspiracies are real. They're just conspiracy theories that you guys have been asking me to talk about non-fucking stop. I even posted on Twitter if I should even like talk about this, because I felt like it is really soon, because a lot of people will, like, anytime a celebrity dies, pretty much you guys ask me to do conspiracies on it, and I always feel like it's way too soon. But because of his controversy,
I understand. It would, to me, it is kind of disrespectful talking about how their death is a conspiracy theory. To me, it kind of throws me off. It throws me off the edge because having a death isn't a conspiracy theory. Not really. So this will be the last video we're gonna watch today. Like legit, cause like it's about to be tomorrow. Literally.
and not only his controversy while he was living, but a lot of people have like controversial conspiracy theory ideas surrounding his death. I figured that it wasn't too soon. Like, I felt like it was okay, and a lot of you guys said you agreed, as long as the guy was like made a disclaimer and said it was like not meant to be disrespectful towards his family. Obviously, I feel really bad for his family. You're losing a child. A 20-year-old is a child. But like I said, X was shot and killed in Miami on June 18th, 2018. And of course, because such a young person was dying, there's been many conspiracy theories surrounding his death, whether he's still alive, whether who did it, was it really happening the way.
Legitimately, they said that about Tupac. Nah, man, he's dead. D-E-A-D. Dead. Sorry I had to break it to you. Well, okay, that's kind of stated it off mean. But it's more mean. Like, I wouldn't call it, like, terribly rude, mean. Just in my opinion, I feel like it's kind of disrespectful doing conspiracy theories about somebody dying when they literally just died. Like, they haven't figured everything out yet. I feel like on this day, they still haven't figured out everything. There could be another killer. Who knows? There could be another killer. They found the other guy who was shooting with the other guy. I'm just shook right now. I'm junk shook right now. Like, I can't even. Okay, let's just continue the video.
That it was happening on like the police reports and everything like that. So a Twitter account made an entire conspiracy thread with some of the conspiracy theories surrounding X's death, mainly focusing on the theory that X is actually still alive. Something obviously to know about X is he had a lot of enemies. He had an extremely controversial past, and a lot of people hated him for it. So that could mean that there were people out there who wanted to hurt him. And also, something that I found super weird and obviously quite interesting, considering the fact that a lot of people actually believe that X is still alive, is in 2017, he actually posted an Instagram video where it made him look like he was hanging himself. You guys can look this up. I'm not going to put it in because it's just obviously weird now that he actually is dead. He basically posted a video where he was like outside and he like tied himself to a tree, and it looked like he like dropped from like the thing that he was standing on, so it looked like he did hang himself. This was in promotion to his album 17. Basically, a lot of people thought he died and that he committed suicide. A really sensitive subject, but it is something that he also did struggle with, like with depression and suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. So it is obviously super weird, and something I would say is kind of messed up to do to your fans is to like scare them into thinking that you died, even if it is for, you know, a minute or 2 minutes. Like, it's just like something that I feel like you wouldn't want to do. Is it that hard to believe that he would be capable of doing that to his fans, to be able to be doing what he is allegedly doing now if he were alive? I don't know. Not only that, but a lot of people tend to speculate about the fact that the like video of his dead body, which once again I'm not going to be inserting, because I do not want to insert a video of somebody's dead body. That scares me and is also really wrong. But there is a video of it. You can see it if you want to. It is basically him sitting in the car after he got shot, and somebody was like checking his pulse, and like there was like multiple people around. However, there was no visible area of blood, even though he was shot 6 times. There's no blood anywhere to be found. Obviously, it is a video. There is possibility where the blood could have been like on the other side of him, and I don't really necessarily see that as like a definite like this is a like fake video. But at the same time, that.
And the thing is, I appreciate the fact that she's not showing these videos. Even though there may be some people that be like, oh, why couldn't you show the videos? Why couldn't you show the videos? Like, it's on YouTube, like, whatever. First of all, that's actually pretty disrespectful. If somebody was doing that to me, where they would show the video in their own conspiracy theory video of me dying, that would be kind of wrong. Very wrong, actually. I wouldn't put a dead body in my video. I mean, no. Don't put a dead body in your video. Don't do that. Like, that's very disrespectful to the person who's dead. Even if they're not alive right there, that's still very disrespectful. Not letting this... I lost my track of words. But it's very disrespectful just like showing it in a video, showing everything. So I appreciate the fact that she's not showing the dead body in the video. I appreciate that. I appreciate how she feels about what other people think about it. I appreciate that she's not sending hate towards anybody. I appreciate that.
Video existing, to me, isn't proof that he is dead, but it also isn't proof that he's alive, if that makes sense. Something that I think is extremely weird, and it's something that we're going to talk about later, too, after we talk about the theory that he is even just, like, alive, is that earlier the day that he died, he did a live think is extremely weird, and it's something that we're going to talk about later, too, after we talk about the theory that he is even just, like, alive, is that earlier, the day that he died, he did a live stream, and I'm sure you guys have seen it, was like all around the internet, but he basically said if he were to tragically die, he would want people to know and to remember his messages of kindness. Just watch it, it's super eerie.
Worst thing comes to worst, I fucking die a tragic death or some shit, and I'm not able to see out my dreams. I at least want to know that the kids perceived my message and were able to make something of themselves and able to take my message and use it and turn it into something positive.
Oh, that's like super, like, I don't know, it's eerie to me, it's like kind of hard hitting. It's sad, like, if theory.
That actually kind of makes me feel like it is some sort of conspiracy theory. The fact that it gives me 2 reasons why it could be a conspiracy theory. First of all, he got shot 6 times, and they saw no sign of blood. If the people who shot him cleaned it up, it would still be some stains on his clothes. And And the fact that he says something about him dying seems like he knew he was gonna die. Seems like he knew something was gonna happen to him on that day. Oh God, I have so many questions.
Like if he actually is dead, and it kind of freaks me out because like that's crazy to think that like you would really pick up on the vibe that something's gonna happen to you today. We're gonna be talking about that later. But to continue the theory that he is actually alive, people think that he wanted to like spread that like last message. Not only that, but in his new music video that's called Sad, came out June 28th, which is 10 days after he passed away. In the music video, he's like at his own funeral. Like there's like a funeral scene with him and like in a casket. It's so bizarre. Like I just think that's so weird and so coincidental. Like obviously yes, coincidences happen, sometimes things are just weird, but that combined with the fact that he was talking about if something were to tragically happen to him, like that's super specific. It's just so weird. And like yeah, I do believe in coincidences sometimes, but I don't know, that one is what kind of like sells it for me. I mean, not totally, but like sells it to the point where I feel like it is super strange that those two things happened and then like, you know, he dies. Like it's too weird. Another thing that's weird is on the day of his death, YouTuber Simply Nessa tweeted saying, "X is fine, y'all. My friend just called his best friend. They're at home." And this is when like people thought that X died, but then they didn't know if he was like actually the person who was shot. So like that was like a whole confusing thing. And then, you know, Simply Nessa tweets.
Bro, okay. So I don't actually know who Nessa is, but apparently I think she's like friends with XX. So yeah, I think they're friends with X. I'm not officially sure, but it seems like they are, saying that he's at home. He was in a car doing the Instagram video. Maybe he wants it to seem like he's promoting, like I think he wants it to be like he's promoting his video. But I also believe the fact that he died. So it's kind of hard to find out the truth because it is pretty confusing. Because you don't know the truth. You don't know the real truth. You don't know if he could be dead or he could be alive. You don't know unless you're actually you are actually physically in his body, physically next to him, physically watching everything happen. Just being there, or literally just being there. That's how you'll know. These conspiracy theories, I will believe in them if somebody shows me more proof. Like, I know, like, right now, it should be, like, the proof should be done. Like, I should be believing in it. But I'm not officially believing in it. I'm not officially believing in all these conspiracy theories until I actually see proof from somebody who loves him or somebody he loves. Or somebody he really cares about, not just love, just cares about in general. I just need more proof. Like, I'm the one who you can't convince me of like these conspiracy theories unless you show me the real proof, unless you show me everything. You show me everything that I need to know, that I need to see. You can't just tell me. I need to exactly know. Okay, let's just continue on with the video.
Who she probably does have connections to X as friends. Like I'm sure, like once again, she is a social media person, so she's involved with like the entire social media thing. And I just think that's so weird because like does like no one else think that like little detail is weird? The fact that my friend just called his best friend, they're at home. like, I don't know, it kind of just rubbed me a weird way. He actually did fake his death, and then this is like what proof.
People talk about, okay, I am sorry I keep stopping the video. I'm probably going to stop a couple more times and be done. People be talking about, like, famous people having clones. The fact that they died, then they have another person cloned to do the same thing. Like, when somebody really famous dies, then, like, I think he was actually part of the Illuminati. And there's other people who also think that he was part of the Illuminati. I also have another conspiracy theory that other people talk about too. The fact that he did something for the Illuminati to come for him. He did something for that to happen. Like, he did something. Then those people shot him and he literally, an ex knew that was gonna happen. So he's like posting the video so he can let people know his act of kindness between everybody. Between his songs, between his career, between everything. It just changes everything. Knowing the conspiracy theories, it changes everything. It makes you think differently. When you hear a conspiracy theory about something you always believed, a conspiracy theory changes everything that you believed in, that you believed was true or fake. Oh my God.
We have that he actually was still alive and he was fine, and that was never X, and like that's not X in the video, or even if it is, it's like a fake video. I don't know, it really just freaked me out. Like, I just thought it was weird. After this, Simply Nessa literally deleted her Twitter, like, once they found out that X was actually dead. And I'm sure she felt like bad about it because she probably got fans being like, okay, everything's fine. But not only that, but people actually think that he faked his death in promotion for a new song called No Pulse coming up. I think that's kind of interesting. I don't know if I necessarily believe that he's alive or not. I do think that, yeah, he could have been facing some like really major charges. So like there's always that possibility that maybe he was trying to get out of charges that he was facing. Or even people who just wanted to hurt him in general is really interesting. Like, there are people who probably wanted to hurt him. What if he was the one who decided to like get out first? Like, what if he like faked his death to stay away from getting hurt? You know what I mean? This is something that like isn't new, obviously.
I heard that some people actually fake their death because they don't want to have this. They have everybody in this world has to have somebody who didn't like them at one point. At least one person who didn't like them at all. Oh my God, crap. Oh God, stop. Okay, sorry. But I'm saying that there can't just... Sorry, these conspiracy theories got me jung shook. But I'm just dead. Okay, let's just continue the video. Well,
the idea of Tupac, and I've done like a whole video on it, but people might be confused because like I feel like the number one like thing is like, what about like the police reports and everything like that? The truth is, I feel like police are easily like paid off, and I know that's like a big statement, and hopefully I can't get in any trouble for saying that because I'm not specifying, but I did do a whole video on Tupac and Biggie, and I'll link it in the description box below if you want to know some of like the corruption of the police, when it's really clear that some of them could be paid to do certain things that are obviously illegal. Not everybody is perfect. Not everybody's going to be a perfect law-abiding citizen. You would expect the cops to be, but at the same time, I feel like they're not. And not all of them, obviously, not all of them are corrupt, I don't think, but I'm saying it's maybe wouldn't be that hard to find some that are. And I think that played a huge role in Biggie Smalls' death. I do think that there were people who paid cops to kill Biggie, or at least to cover it up, and that is terrifying, because that's obviously like the police department, which is something that you're supposed to be able to trust. So I don't think that it's so far off that they would be able to take this kind of situation and just say that this person died even though they didn't. Like, if they have a certain amount of money to their name, I think the police would keep quiet. And that's just my opinion on X. I don't know if I think that he's alive or not. What do you guys think? I think either way it's pretty interesting though, because he did seem to have some type of premonition or previous thought that he was, going to die. And that's scary to me in general, because maybe he had some type of person who was, looking out to kill him. So maybe it is deeper than like a robbery, because that's basically what people have said, is that like it was like somebody trying to rob like his Louis Vuitton bag, which is just crazy to think they would just like shoot him 6 times to like get a bag. Never know. And I don't know, I kind of think even if he is actually dead, which is definitely a possibility, I'm not saying that it's not, I think that he probably knew who was out to kill him. Like, I don't think it was some random like kind of robbery thing. That's what we're gonna be talking about with X, but I actually do have a couple other conspiracy theories that we're gonna be talking about, so let's get into those. So a conspiracy theory that I just think is kind of jokes, because I don't really believe it, is about Justin Trudeau. Like, people literally call him True Daddy. He's just a cutie. He is the Prime Minister of Canada, and people think that he's Fidel Castro's son, which obviously Castro was like a dictator in Cuba, so not really like a cool vibe, because especially like how like Canada is so like the opposite of a dictatorship. So I feel like it's just kind of interesting. I thought that this theory was like stupid and had zero proof at all, which it doesn't have like a lot, but like it has a little. I don't really necessarily believe it, but I just found it kind of interesting. And I will say the resemblance between Justin Trudeau and young Fidel Castro is super, like, a lot. Like, it's there. Like, they look really similar. Not only that, like, obviously just 2 people looking alike doesn't mean that they're related, but they were actually like friends with the Castros, like the Trudeau family, which is so interesting. Obviously Trudeau was born in Ottawa, Canada, but 9 months before he was born, his mother, Margaret Trudeau, was actually in Havana, Cuba, and there are photographs of her with Castro. So I mean, technically it would be possible timeline-wise. I don't know if I really believe it. There's also like a huge like hoax kind of thing, was because Castro's eldest son died on February 1st, 2018. Sadly committed suicide. He allegedly wrote a letter that said, quote, "But what was I to do? I am Cuban, my brother is Canadian. If he was born and raised in Cuba, he would have lived in our father's shadow forever, just like me," end quote. A lot of people saying that this isn't real. I don't believe that that's real, but that doesn't really necessarily mean that Trudeau isn't Castro's son. But also, I don't think he is. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's kind of just like a joke conspiracy theory. I wanted to talk about it because a lot of you guys have sent this to me like crazy on Instagram. I don't know why it's so been so popular on Instagram. Maybe a lot of you guys are from Canada or something. I don't know. But I thought it was interesting either way, because they do look a lot alike. So, I don't know. Maybe it's true. Honestly, I don't believe it. Please still let me into Canada, because I love Canada. Okay, the next conspiracy theory is something, once again, that I feel like I genuinely have no explanation for, and I don't know how anybody would, and it literally terrifies me, and I hate it. You guys have been asking me once again nonstop to talk about this one, and it is the Google Translate conspiracy theory. Basically, if you type certain things in Somalian or some other type of languages in like you're typing in English, but it's like spaced out, it basically says some like creepy ass responses in English. I'm gonna give you some examples. So if you type in "should I join the Illuminati," which I hate that, into Google Translate in Somali, and you space it out a specific way, it says, "It is important that you have the opportunity." bitch, literally, what is going on? Like, literally, we are living in a fucking simulation. And I swear, I'm just terrified of that. Another one, if you type in, are we living in a simulation? Obviously spaced out in a weird way. In Somali, it says, it is a great way to go. I don't like that. Like, literally, I don't enjoy it. Somebody typed in, yes, I'm safe. And they said, you're not. And I just really don't understand what the hell this is. Like, I wish I had an explanation. Do any of you guys have any thoughts? Bitch, literally somebody call Shane Dawson, because I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. Usually I feel like it has some type of reason or some type of thought for a conspiracy theory, but this one I'm just, like, scared, sis. Like, bye. I don't want that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Like I said,
That was scary. Yeah, that was terrifying. That was legit freaking terrifying. I am that was freaking scary. Not watching the scary-ish let's I'm scared. Let's just watch something a little bit more happy.
That's sad if you can't whistle. That's good, because I can't whistle. What's whistling anyway? You put your lips together and blow. Like this.
Hi. Hawaii. My only heart is in Hawaii. Wait. This I am going to hell. Oh no. Yes, but my heart is in the air. It's true that your donkeys are different. Hawaii. How can you do this allowing 7 when going to? I don't know how to get rid of it and how it is. The college of the fire is called a peaceful peace. June is a smart potatoes. The Pope has little moths with headphones on. I know what I did. Imagine that you were leaving me alone. What is hell? That's right. I want to inform her in the case of Pemunda. Halo. Hawaii. Welcome to Hawaii. My only heart in Hawaii. Pretty sure we're on the wrong island. I am going to hell. Oh no. My only heart in Hawaii. Yeah, we're not supposed to be here. In Hawaii. GFFR. Only the graduates of the university are out of the blue. Atlanta will be interesting for the Stuttgart. All caps. The Atlanta East was without any curves. Cars sound like a trap. Yeah, it hurts. Sam's girlfriend is here. Give me the curry. Give me the curry. I eat. Is he waiting for me? Why? Satan takes me to the pasta. The horror. Why me? Open space, close space, feed. If $1 million worth the price, I Nina Mulan, baby. Hawaii. My only heart in Hawaii.
Y'all, I know how to make people happy. But after that, well, not after, before that, let's just. I'm sorry, I had to.
So jealous of you. Everything always looks so good on you, is what friends often say to me. But do you know what I've been through to get this body? Follow me, and I'll tell you my story. I used to be the girl in school that nobody noticed. All of the boys would just look right past me. I wasn't even popular in my own group of friends. I was invisible. I used to feel a little down about that, but it was my goal to get into the best university possible. And when I set my mind to something, I do everything in my power to achieve it. My priority was to first get into my dream college, and then I could worry about my appearance. I asked my parents for their permission to get cosmetic surgery if I was accepted into the university, and they agreed and gave me their blessing. So from that moment on, I focused all of my time and all of my energy into studying to pass the entrance exams. And once I was accepted, they were so proud as they knew how much work I had put into getting there. But I was still a long ways away from achieving my dream. There were 2 more obstacles I still had to overcome. First was my face. So I had the surgery to add an extra layer onto my eyes, to raise the bridge of my nose, and to make my face into the V shape. All the things that seems to be what people consider beautiful. When I was done, I looked like a completely different person. But then I was left with the part that stressed me out the most, losing the weight. Because even though my face was beautiful, if I'm still fat, no one will consider me beautiful. This is the social convention. You have to be skinny to be beautiful. It didn't help that most of the boys in the university liked to tease me. Chubby, they'd call me. Piggy, they'd tease. They even joked around about my big arms and big legs. My friends said they were just joking and not to take it seriously. But
You shouldn't be sad about that. Big arms, that's muscles. Muscles. Big legs, you're thick.
as time went on, I had no more confidence and no more self-esteem. So I had to be skinny. I watched clips online to teach me how to exercise, and I used the entire summer break to lose the weight. At first, I was so exhausted and everything hurt. I almost gave up. But I kept myself inspired by constantly looking at all these beautiful and fit girls on Instagram. I figured if I could look like them, people would notice me. I could wear anything I wanted, but most importantly, I could finally show the people that teased me about my body that they were wrong. Once university started, I was the center of attention. Girls looked at me with jealousy, and so many boys kept asking me for my phone number. Even my clothes were getting smaller, but it wasn't enough. When I was nominated as the queen for the summer ball, I started to worry even more that I wouldn't win. I still believed my body wasn't perfect yet, and exercising just wasn't enough anymore.
Girl, you're skinny.
So I started to control my diet. I ate less and was more picky about what I was eating. I ended up losing weight even faster than I did from exercising. People were telling me I was too skinny, but I didn't believe them. I'm not skinny. What are you talking about? Of course, I won the queen of the summer ball. I worked so hard for it. Everyone was congratulating me, but all I could think about was that I had to work even harder, that I'm still fat, and if I'm not careful, I would go back to being invisible again. I had to exercise more and control my diet more. So I started to work out not just in the evening, but also in the morning. I didn't eat anything that had carbohydrates or fat in it. For lunch, I would eat fruit or a box of milk, and for dinner, I had just a glass of water. I was so obsessed with how I looked. I really believed that if I missed a workout or ate more than I was supposed to,
I'm sorry.
I would go back to being fat again. While I was obsessing about my weight, I was just ignoring all these other strange symptoms that were occurring. My period had stopped coming for months. I was losing so much hair. I was cold. I was always cold. My skin was starting to peel, and I was struggling in every single class to focus. My grades had dropped so far and so fast that nobody could believe it. A lot of people noticed the change. I kept hearing that I was too skinny, I wasn't the same, I wasn't as pretty as I used to be. I couldn't accept it and would just tell them that they didn't know what they were talking about. I lost a lot of friends that time. I cried almost every day. I really didn't know what they were talking about. I couldn't see what was so skinny about me. When I looked in the mirror, I still looked fat. So I thought they must have just been jealous.
Girl.
Hi, honey. I woke up to see my mother standing next to me. She looked sad and concerned. Then I looked around. Why do I have so many tubes in my arms? What's happening? The last thing I remembered, I was exercising. I was diagnosed with anorexia. I couldn't believe it, but I knew my condition must have been serious when I could no longer feed myself.
Holy
and I
crap,
had to
she's
suspend
freaking
through 2. I was in the
skinny.
hospital for weeks. I even had to drop out of school, and my mom even had to quit her job just to take care of me. But it's been a year now, and I'm fully recovered and finally back in university. I've really learned how little value other people's opinions have. The most important things are the love you have from friends and family, but with
Yo.
really learned how little value other people's opinions have. The most important things are the love you have from friends and family, but what's even more important is the love that you have for yourself. I am me, and I am beautiful in my own way, and I don't feel the need to have to follow society or trends about being skinny.
Y'all, hold up. Be right back. Okay. Sorry about that.
Anyway, it's been a long journey getting here. I really hope that my story can help to warn people that are about to fall into the same trap.
Oh my god. Y'all, this turned from conspiracy theories to anorexia. Conspiracy theories, random, oh my god. Oh, this is the starting of it. Sorry, I'm just shaking my water bottle. Y'all, I'm sorry, but I actually kind of want to watch this. I love IU.
If you are a subscriber, if you are not, why?
I tried the IU K-pop idol diet, and this happened.
So today's video is all about a K-pop diet. That is right, I tried a diet. A lot of you may not be aware that K-pop culture doesn't really have celebrities the same way that we do. They have idols, and those idols are trained by production companies in singing and dancing, and when they're ready, they debut as a band or as an artist. And they are kind of like perfect. And the problem with that is that a lot of the time they feel pressured to have a certain image. And one part of that is being thin. As a result of that, a lot of K-pop artists go on these insane diets. Recently, Jimin from BTS admitted that he went on a diet that meant he didn't have a meal for 10 days.
And the thing is, the entire group told Jimin to eat, that he needs to eat, but he just said no. He just told them no. He didn't want to eat at all. Like, don't starve yourself, child. Don't starve yourself. Yeah, this is gonna be the last video of right now. Pre-debut versus now Blackpink. Dang. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's next level crazy. But I have to say, it's not too dissimilar from the diet that I went on for this video. The diet that I went on is the diet of K-pop idol IU. IU has been very vocal about
People said that, okay, Jungkook does have a crush on IU. He has a crush on IU. Like, an extreme crush.
having issues with eating and issues with her body image, which is probably why this diet is as insane as it is. So a lot of people on YouTube have started doing this diet for their videos, and the thing that I found with that most of them is that they weren't telling realistic accounts of what it's like to go on a diet that has such a calorie deficit compared to like the recommended daily average. So this diet consists of having an apple for breakfast, a sweet potato for lunch, and a protein shake for dinner. An apple is 70 to 100 calories depending on how big, a sweet potato is 130 to 170, again depending on its size, and a protein shake is around 100 to 150, depending on what you have it with. Mine's about 100. Yeah, you're looking at around a 300 to 400 calorie day. And that is hard because the recommended daily average is between 1,800 and 2,400. So it's like, what? So I tried this diet, just because I thought I would like to give a realistic account of what it's like to go on one of these diets and the science behind why.
Oh my god, IU is beautiful.
So much in 3 days, it was insane. But I will leave you to the video to see that. So the way I'm doing the video is I will start with my showing you my measurements before this diet. You will see the vlogging for the 3 days that I did the diet, and then you'll see the after effect of the diet. Without further ado, I will hand you over to past Elbat to tell you all about it. I will see you at the end of the video. Obviously, I need some way of measuring my change during this challenge, and I've seen that a lot of people doing this diet have actually done it by weight. I don't actually weigh myself, and I don't advocate that you do weigh yourself because weight isn't actually a very good way to measure progress at all. It doesn't take into account a lot of factors like your muscle weight, because obviously muscle is heavier than fat. It doesn't take into account, your bone density. It doesn't take into account, your height. And I think that people often fixate on weight far too much. So I'm going to be doing it by measurements, and I'm going to measure my waist and my thighs, and I'm just going to see if there's any change. Motorcycle. Yes, as I was saying, I'm going to measure my waist